માનનીય ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ જગદીપ ધનખડ કર્ણાટકના મંડ્યામાં આદિચુંચનગિરી યુનિવર્સિટીના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ સાથે સંવાદ કર્યો. માનનીય ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ જગદીપ ધનખડ આજે કર્ણાટકના માંડ્યામાં આદિચુંચનગિરી યુનિવર્સિટીના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ સાથે સંવાદ કર્યો. આ અવસરે ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિએ ડીજી મેડિકલ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ માટે AI આધારિત ડિજિટલ શિક્ષણ ટેકનોલોજીનું પણ ઉદ્ઘાટન કર્યું. ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ ધનખડે વિદ્યાર્થીઓને સંબોધિત કરતા કહ્યું કે ભારત હવે એક પ્રગતિશીલ દેશ છે અને તેની ઉન્નતિ અવિરત છે. તેમણે વિદ્યાર્થીઓને આત્મનિર્ભર ભારતના વિઝનને મજબૂત બનાવવાની અને દેશના વિકાસમાં યોગદાન આપવાની પ્રેરણા આપી. ડીજીમેડ ટેકનોલોજી મેડિકલ શિક્ષણમાં ક્રાંતિ લાવશે, જેમાં આર્ટિફિશિયલ ઇન્ટેલિજન્સનો ઉપયોગ કરીને વિદ્યાર્થીઓને વધુ સારી રીતે શીખવા અને સમજવા માટે મદદ મળશે. આ ટેકનોલોજી શિક્ષણને વધુ સુગમ અને અસરકારક બનાવશે, જેમાં વિદ્યાર્થીઓને વ્યક્તિગત માર્ગદર્શન અને સહાય મળશે. આ કાર્યક્રમમાં પૂર્વ પ્રધાનમંત્રી HD દેવગૌડા પણ ઉપસ્થિત રહ્યા હતા અને તેમણે પણ વિદ્યાર્થીઓને સંબોધિત કર્યું. તેમણે દેશના વિકાસ માટે યુવાનોની ભૂમિકા પર ભાર મૂક્યો અને તેમને નવીનતાના માર્ગે આગળ વધવા માટે પ્રોત્સાહિત કર્યા. આ કાર્યક્રમ દ્વારા આદિચુંચનગિરી યુનિવર્સિટીએ મેડિકલ શિક્ષણમાં નવી ટેકનોલોજીનો ઉપયોગ કરીને એક મહત્વપૂર્ણ પગલું ભર્યું છે, જેનાથી વિદ્યાર્થીઓને વધુ સારી રીતે શીખવા અને તેમના કારકિર્દીમાં સફળતા મેળવવામાં મદદ મળશે.
Aryanak means forest. It is the third section of Vedas, but here the difference is different. And the difference is, it means the body of work where some of the finest philosophical discussions have happened in the lap of Mother Nature. This place is illustrative of this. Swamiji, it was indeed far-sighted visionary step to have an institution nestled in the verdant landscapes of foothills, an ideal Aranaic for modern-day learners, philosophers and seekers, a perfect setting for optimal exploitation of human resource, talent, energy and for chosen pursuits. With 26 Shakha Mats across the world and over 500 educational institutions under the Shri Adi Chunchanagiri Shikshasana Trust, including schools for the blind, for the deaf and dumb, this institution's service to the marginalized is exemplary. Indeed, a befitting response to critics of Sanatan Dharma. Indisputably, charity assistance or such handholding needs to be with no strings attached. As a matter of fact, our civilizational ethos tells us never speak of charity. Charity is never to be claimed. You do it and you forget about it. But alarmingly and worrisomely, some institutions have engaged in a structured manner to influence faith of the beneficiary, and faith is very dear to us. When you influence the faith of the needy, the marginalized, the vulnerable, things become really very critical. For a democratic nation, such a nefarious tendency is pregnant with serious consequences. Such not so well-being and not so well-intentioned designs aim to run down the spirit and the sense of nationalism, our constitutionalism, and effect variation in the political landscape of the nation. In the process, freedom of faith gets impacted, it gets into captivity because of that allurement. We have to be very cautious about it. We need to be on guard as never before. The challenge is getting incremental. In the societal sector, footprint of religious institutions in times of natural calamities and other similar challenges complements governmental efforts. I need not make any other reference. It was demonstrated in full exemplification during COVID, when both the government and such organizations acted hand in hand for the betterment of the people. I have a word of caution for my young friends. There are elements in the country who engage extensively in disinformation. This dissemination is very injurious to national health. You as young people have to neutralize these tendencies that do not augur well for our nationalism, and I'm sure you will rise to the occasion. We are a nation that can give guidance to everyone and anyone on the planet what is inclusivity. Surely we don't need lessons in something we have lived through for more than 5,000 years. This philosophy alone is sustainable and makes for global peace and harmony, but some people have a different concept of inclusivity that is destructive of a sense of inclusivity. We have to be extremely cautious and careful. Discordant voices to the contrary need to gather their lessons from our civilizational essence. One thing I need to tell you is your opportunity basket is increasing day by day. I expect you to get out of the silos. Some of you think the only way out is a government service. No. Look around and you'll find when India is rising on sea, on land, in sky and space, these are opportunities for you by way of blue economy or space. Indeed, privileged, honored, humbled and overwhelmed by the august presence of Sri L.T. Dev Gowda ji, a former Prime Minister who will ever be remembered as Farmer Prime Minister. Farmer resides in his heart and rural development emanates from his thoughts. Even at this age, where I have the great blessed feeling of he being a member and I am in the chair, he has never missed an opportunity to raise issues related to farmers, the national welfare and rural development.